here today with David Rowe, Professor of Law at the University of Miami School of Law in Coral Gables, Florida. Good evening, Professor Rowe.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Professor Rowe, can you comment on the recent shift in Jamaica's government with Andrew Holness taking over the position of Prime Minister?
Well, Mr. Andrew Holness is a young Jamaican politician. He is 39 years old, and he has a very difficult job ahead of him as Prime Minister. Whether or not he has been qualified for this job is something that we'll have to wait and see.
What does his taking office sort of mean for Jamaican politics?
Well, it brings the issue of the peculiar change caused by the resignation of Bruce Golding into sharp relief. It also introduces the concept of youth into government, and that by itself is a very important fact. However, it does not help with the problem of experience. Mr. Holness does not have the experience that is associated with former prime ministers of Jamaica.
What does this mean for the upcoming elections?
It is impossible to determine, but it is clear that Jamaicans who feel comfortable with the experience and the political tenacity of Portia Simpson are unlikely to abandon her as an option for the rather inexperienced Andrew Holness.
How has the tenor of politics changed in Jamaica with this change?
Hopefully, it will mean that there will be less political violence and that the commencement of the dismantling of the political garrisons has started. But we are unsure as to exactly whether this will occur. If Mr. Holness is going to be honest to the Jamaican people, he will dismantle the garrisons and get rid of the violent politicians who are still in the Jamaica Labour Party.
Professor Rowe, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.